What's up, doinks? Welcome back to Sudoku with Jouet. My name is Sudoku. Today we're going back a few weeks to Artisanal Sudoku volume 184. We're going with circular logic, the alternative version with more clues because I need them. All right, we have normal Sudoku rules, we have cages, thermometers, and we have black crop keys. Before we get going though, please hit like and subscribe. It is free for you, but it does me a lot of good. Let's go. All right, normal Sudoku rules 1 to 9 in every row, every column, every 3x3 box. We have killer cages. So these dotted lines are cages, and they have to sum to the number in the top left. So these two have to 17, these two are 9, 16, etc., with no repeats. We have thermometers, so digits have to increase from the bulb end. This circle is the bulb, and they have to increase. Then we have black crop keys. So these have to have a 1 to 2 ratio. So this could be 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, 3, 6, etc. Cheers. Let's go. All right. So immediately I see 17. So this has to be an 8 and then a 9. And then because 9 can never be on a black crop key, but we know 8 can. So this is going to be 8, 4, 2. Then 16 is going to be a 7, 9, and we can place that as a 9 and 7. So this is going to be a 1, 2, 4, 8. This cannot be a 1 or an 8, so it has to be a 2, 4, and it can't be a 2, so that's going to be the 4. So that'll be a 2, 1, and that's going to be an 8, which puts a 7 here. Then we need this to be a 3, 6, because that's the only other option for a black crop key that isn't 1, 2, 4, or 8, because it can't be 3. No, I mean, it can be 3 or 3 and 6, but it can't be 5, 7, or 9. Also 7, 9, see it, but it can never be a 5. It can't be a 5 on this one because can't go lower than a 4, right? So this is a 3 with a 6. And then this is going to be another 8, 9. So and then this, could it be a 4? It can never be a 4 because this would have to be a 4, 8. So this is going to be a 3, 6 as well. 3, 6. If this is a 6, that could be 7, 8. Yeah, so okay, that works. This is a 3, this would have to be a 1. All right, I'm going to leave that be for now. So this is a 1, 2. I can pencil mark that. 3, 4, and then this is a 5. Because it says a 6, 7, 8, and 9. Which puts this as 6, 9 pair. Nice. Okay, and now we see what we can do here. So this can't be a 2, 7, or 4, 5, so this will be a 1, 8, or a 3, 6. Don't know yet. Over here, cannot have an 8 or a 4 in it because of that. No problem there. 11 has a few options, and then 5 has a few options. Okay, so this is actually, it only has one option, a 1 or 1, 4 pair, and we can place that. So that's going to be a 4. Wait, no, we can't place that. So this is a 1, 4 pair, but if this is a 1, that could be a 2. This is a 4, that could also be a 2. It would have to be a 2. So this is a 2. Okay. So then this can no longer be a 2, 6. This will be a 1, 7 or a 3, 5. Then what do we need here? This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this becomes a 5, 7, 8 triple, which we're going to leave it be for now. Okay, 9's going to be down here. I can pencil mark a couple 8s there. Ooh, okay, so 7 has to be here, but as I stated before, 7 can never be on a black crop key, so this is the 7. If a 7 were to be on a black crop key, it would have to be paired with either a 3.5 or a 14, and neither of those are Sudoku digits. Lovely stuff. Okay, so if this is a 2, and we'll see either 1, and then we have an 8 here, this has to be a 3, 6, and we can place that. 6 here, 3 here, 5, 4, and then this has to be a 5, 4, 3, right? 4, because it can't be a 2. So this is going to be a 5, 4, and 3 because the 1 and 4 are here. So that's going to be a 1, 4, which places a 7 here. And then we can finish off 7 there. So this is no longer 1, 7, so it's a 3, 5, and we can place that 3, 5. So that'll be a 6, 3. Then this becomes a 7, 8 pair because it cannot be a 9. So that'll be a 7, 8, which finishes off the column with a 5, and then that's going to be a 5 down here as well. All right. Okay, so then 4 will be over here. Then we have, oh, this will be a 1. Then we have an 6, 9, which we can place as well, 9 and 6. That can no longer be a 4, 7 or a 5, 6. This will be a 3, 8 or a 2, 9. This is a 1, 2, 4, and the 4 will go here. So that'd be a 1, 2. Ah, what am I doing? I can finish this off. That's an 8. This becomes a 1, 5, 6. 1, 5, 6. That cannot be a 6. And then we can just finish off this as well. This is going to be a 2, 4 pair with a 9. All right, we need a 1 in this row, so that can only go in one of those two. We need a 3 and then a 6. 6, 7, 8, and 9. 6. So this cannot be a 6. Oh, that's a 9, and then that's going to be a 6. The 9 in this box is going to go in one of those two. Still only a 3, 8. So this is a 2, 9 pair, which we know. So then this is going to be a 1, 2, which puts a 2 up there as well. Then we need 1, 4, 5, yes, and then that cannot be a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this cannot be a 5. 4, 6, this would have to be a 6 because the 7 couldn't be on there for multiple reasons. So 4, 6, no, so this is a 1. That'll be a 5 and a 4, which puts this as a 5. That's not 5. That's a 1, 6 pair now. Okay, so then this has to be a 2. Can't be an 8 because of this guy. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Should we finish off this? Yeah, why not? So this is going to be 3 and then 6. Do we know what this 9, 1, 8, or 3, 6? Okay, not yet. Okay, so then this becomes 1, 3, 5, and 6. Okay, so this is a 3 or 6. Okay, wait, if this is a 3, 6 pair, right? Because 1, 3, 5, or 6 can't be a 1, can't be a 5. So this is a 3, 6, and that would have to be a 3. So then that's going to be a 6. That's a 1, that's a 6, this is a 5. So then we have an 8 here and a 3 there. Not a 3, 6, so this is now a 1, 8 pair, which finishes off the row with a 7. Pencil mark some 7s here and there. Actually, we can just place a 3 to finish off the row, which puts a 1 there. That's not a 1, that's a 3, 6 pair now. This is now an 8, that's a 1. So then this is a 1. This is a 7, 8 pair, 8 there, 7 here. So it finishes off, that's going to be a 7 at the end of the thermo. Okay, this is no longer a 3, so that's going to be a 6. That's a 3, so this has to be a 2. So we have a 4 here, that's a 2. 1, 2, 3. This will be a 5. Oh, that's going to be a 5. That's a 9. So then we have a 2, 9. 2, 3. Then a 4 will go here. This will be an 8. 4, 6, and 9. So this is going to be a 9. That's going to be a 4. And finish it off with a 6. Oh, yes. I'm gonna chalk it up to having extra clues, but that was not as difficult as it should have been, in my opinion.